Welcome to the grand reveal of Project Design, a permanent installation of more than 20 beautifully designed spaces here at the Ronald McDonald House of Southwest Florida. Over the last few weeks and months, designers from across the country have secured thousands of dollars in donations and spent countless hours of their own time, all in the name of this worthy cause. Tonight is the big reveal, and we're here to see it firsthand. So join us as we chat with the designers and learn how they've harnessed the power of design to truly make a difference in this world. I'm Arianne Nardo, and this is EditorTV. This is the debut event of the Ronald McDonald House of Southwest Florida. Any initial impressions so far?
It's just an unbelievable transformation. I mean, I think you see the smiles on everyone's faces.
The creativity is wonderful. The use of products is imaginative. But when you add on to that the fact that this is such a terrifically charitable thing to do, it's a show house that will help transform the lives of people who are using it. And it's really a living house. It's a living home, it's a living sanctuary.
Aesthetically, on the veneer, it's beautiful, but there's so many layers to how beautiful it is. And I do really believe that design is a very powerful tool, and it can really change an experience.
Tell us about how you started with Ronald McDonald House of Long Island, is where it began.
It was 2013. I was asked as a designer to come on board then, became a board member, and a few years later, here we are in Southwest Florida. I saw this house and realized that we needed to do something here for these folks. The house is 20 years old. It was their anniversary, so the timing was perfect.
The Southwest Florida Design Committee was a new introduction for us, and I could not be more pleased. This is a whole new audience, and not only did they lend their time and talent in producing beautiful rooms, they were so gracious to share the story of this project, which has ultimately brought a great deal of attention to Ronald McDonald House Charities.
We're in the volunteer office. Can you walk us through your design concept?
We wanted to create a space where they could come and feel comfortable and relax, and this is also where the families are going to check in when they get into the house. So we wanted them to feel invited into the house, and this is kind of like the introduction to the house for them.
We actually started with a coastal theme, and it started with the headboard fabric. It looks like net and sort of a watery effect, so that's what the linchpin of the entire design. And we put the twinkles, we call them twinkle lights, so they look like stars at night, so when someone's laying in bed, they can wish upon a star.
And you didn't have a whole lot of time.
Those 19 days were packed full of people, and our vendors were wonderful. There would be like 6 people in here working at a time, and they just dealt with it, and they all were very giving as well.
It really took a lot of really wonderful vendors understanding what the timeline was, so there was a lot of planning that kind of led up to those 19 days, but everybody understood that timeline, and for the most part everything got done in that period of time.
How did you create this design scheme, kind of drawing from your experience and also thinking of all those families that you won't be meeting?
I thought carefully about getting involved because I only wanted to do it if I could really bring something powerful and important to the table, and to be able to come to a refuge, like a real oasis of peace and serenity and healing. That's as important for the family as it is for the child.
Can you kind of speak to the logistics of gathering donations and so forth?
People know Ronald McDonald House, they know what they stand for. We truly didn't have to ask.